It's the most beautiful time of the year, and the most beautiful girl is here. Hi guys, welcome back to the first episode of Tete Advice Cooking Edition. So if you can't tell, I'm the Tete and you're the Mei and Titi. Today we're gonna make something called the Korean lunchbox cake. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably not an IG whore like I am. Back when Tete was 21, she tried to impress her boyfriend at that time with a 3-tiered layer cake that melted in the heat and started sweating. By the time candles were on it and people were all singing for him, and it's his 21st birthday. So instead of doing a 3-tiered normal size cake, maybe you can try the Korean lunchbox cake, which is as cute and even more trendy, to be honest. And we're gonna start with the cake first. So here are the ingredients that you need: pistachios, cake flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, unsalted butter, sugar, egg whites, sour cream, vanilla extract, and milk. Today we're gonna make a pistachio cake because why? Vanilla is boring. So grab a pan and just scatter your pistachio all over. And then pop it into the oven at 180 degrees for around 8 minutes. Oh, coming. So after it's roasted, let it rest for a little while, get more towards the room temperature for a few minutes, and then we can use the food processor to blitz it into little bits. The sound, I tell you, is just damn scary to me. So this is what we get from the roasted pistachio just now, and we only need around 3/4 cup for this recipe. Let's start with the dry ingredients for the cake. So take your ground pistachio and put it in a dry mixing bowl, followed by your cake flour, baking powder, and baking soda. So cute, right? I love this kind of sieve there. Last but not least, salt. Give it a good mix and make sure everything is well combined. Now we're gonna go to the wet mix. We'll start with the butter first and then sugar. Okay, then you get your cream, the butter and sugar together. Take your scrape and scrape down. Oh yeah, did someone forget something? That's me, I forgot something. You know what I forgot? To preheat the oven. Then we'll move on to the egg white. Pour the egg whites in and bruise it for 2 minutes at high speed. Okay, pop quiz, Maverick, should I stop now?
IDK man.
No, because we still have to scrape it and then whisk it again. Next, we'll add in the sour cream, followed by some vanilla extract. And then whisk it again. Now that we're done with the wet mix, grab your dry mix and then mix it in batches. Oh! Wow! Good catch! Ooh. Now we'll use the hand mixer on low speed instead of high speed because you don't want to over mix the flour. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. Before you give this mixture one last mix, grab your milk and pour it in as the mixer is mixing. So when the cake mixture is done, just line a baking tray with firstly some butter, followed by your baking paper. Then you just pour. Before you pop it in the oven, give it 3 smacks. 1, 2, 3. And the cake is done! It smells like nut heaven. So the cake is done and we're gonna let it rest on a wire rack. And after that, we'll actually pop it in the freezer or fridge to let it really cool and set. Now, if you think the hard part is over, you're right. I'm just kidding, you're wrong. Because this is the real hard part. We're gonna make this Swiss meringue buttercream. It's also the best cream to use when you're doing like decorations, piping, frosting, etc. So here are the ingredients that you need: egg whites, sugar, salt, tons of butter, and vanilla extract. So for this recipe, you need to start with a double boiler. Put a glass bowl or a heat-proof bowl on top of your pot. Make sure the water doesn't touch the bowl at all, okay? Take your egg whites and pour it into the glass bowl. Next, take the sugar, and pour it into the glass bowl. And then a pinch of salt. So what you're gonna do is bring the water to a light simmer and then whisk it once in a while. It's done when you run your fingers through it and you can't feel the sugar bits anymore. Okay, now so this egg mixture is very silky smooth. I don't feel any sugar bits in it, so it's done. Switch your hand whisk to a hand mixer and then whisk it up until it gets room temperature and has glossy peaks. Now you want to add your butter tablespoon by tablespoon, okay? And it has to be room temperature. I'm going to add more butter. Okay, and we're done! Okay, now that the cake is firm, we're gonna cut it into little circles like this using a huge cookie cutter and then put it on a cake stand and give it a coat crumb. Using the same buttercream that we did, we're gonna pipe a bit of cream between each layers. We're gonna even the sides. I'm scared, am I even doing the right thing? I don't know. But let's just wing it and try it. I think I screwed up. Okay, never mind, let's just do it the whatever way. As long as it looks good. Done. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is just a protective layer. So I'm going to transfer it and pop it into the freezer now. So after you're done crumb coating, you can go on to mixing up your other colors of buttercream. Now that we got our colors in our piping bags, we're gonna decorate, and because it's obviously Christmas time, one of the 3 cakes will be a Christmas themed one. The other 2 how? Freehand. We shall see. Are you ready? We have the cakes. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! How's it? It was so stressful because all 3 cakes had to look different, but I only had 4 colors with me. Okay, so this is the Christmas edition. We have a very beautiful Christmas tree with a bright star on top. And here we have a flower garland themed cake. 2 rings of flowers here, one chrysanthemum and a middle roses. And last but not least, this pretty unique cake which has smears of yellow and blue at the sides. A bit like a sunny sky in sunny Singapore. It's our colleague Michelle's birthday today, so let's go surprise her with these cakes. How's it? Is it? Actually, I haven't tried. Let me try as well. Who made one? This is nice. Now what about the cake in the middle? Do you taste the pistachio?
It's very fragrant with the nuts.
So give it a verdict upon 10. Don't forget, look at my hands, my teeth. And it's my second time baking a legit cake. 8.10? Wow! Oh my god, thank you. We'll ask another colleague. You can sabo which one you want.
Larry.
It's a Korean something cake.
What is this called?
It's a Korean something cake.
This one.
It's a Tupperware.
Some more.
Oh,
What other word?
Korean lunchbox cake.
1 point for Larry! Try it. Why you laugh?
Yeah, the buttercream is a bit thick, right? But the buttercream taste is good. I think the design can a bit improve more. Okay, and the cake also, right? It can be a little bit moist. So when you bite into it, right, it'll be more fluffy and like, it'll be like better. Overall, the colors are good. I like pastel colors.
Okay, now you have to give us a verdict. A point 10.
Then I give her like 7 out.
Okay, Larry, you sabo one more person.
Hey, this person I really like in the office. Like, every time I see I'm inspired to do work. I think Maverick can try the cakes also.
Wow, Maverick!
I'm the producer!
Good, you come here, sit here. You have the last cake to try. It's the sunny Singapore sky.
This is the most aesthetic cake. This is like normal sponge cake. The buttercream also tastes very those normal, you know, neighborhood cake shop, those kind of buttercream.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's passable. I think you sell it at a cake shop, like people would buy.
This Korean lunchbox cake is more of like the aesthetic.
Mm.
Not sure about the taste.
The taste doesn't matter, honestly.
I present myself this award to myself because Chiara, you did a good job making 3 cakes today. Even though just now I said Korean lunchbox cake is gonna be easier than a normal size multi-layered cake, I tell you it's a lie when you're doing 3 because it's just as tiring. But if you're interested to do 1 Korean lunchbox cake, I'm telling you it's doable. You only need to cook the cake once, you need to make the buttercream once, and you need to decorate it once. And also, pistachio cake is the best cake because everything with pistachio in it is the best thing. Another best thing is that this cake is so versatile that you want to do any color with the buttercream, you can go ahead. You want to do a flavoured buttercream, you can just add flavouring. You want to do a vanilla cake in it instead of pistachio cake, you can also do it. So feel free to use your imagination and make only 1 Korean lunchbox cake. I hope you all enjoyed this video today. I sure enjoyed decorating it. And I'm happy to see my colleagues enjoy the cake as well. So thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Cooks. If you like this video, you can catch more over there. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye! It's the most beautiful time of the year. And the
Most beautiful one is here.
thanks.